back with Crimson Forehead and Chef Boy Basquiat. Nah, we back with Keisha Day and Chef Boy. Um,
Basquiat.
back after a pause, um, because we wanted to.
Yeah, we're back.
You had something that was on your mind before I pushed back the time because I was over here eating yolk.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Did you
that's
want to
right.
start with that?
Yes. I'm gonna just wing into it slowly. But yeah, y'all, welcome us back, and glad you're coming back. And glad you're watching. Um, for those who are. But yeah, so I would like to firstly start off with I had this thing come to mind, like have you ever felt in a way that either you've been put in an illusion or some things are an illusion, if that makes sense too. Like, okay, first example, me saying, like when you know for sure something don't look right, feel right, and it just ain't right, but you just still in it trying to see if you ain't going cuckoo, right? My eyebrows look thick, y'all, but anyway. So, but anyways, I don't know. It just seems like, I mean, in different parts, I'm getting older or whatever, but not so much in old age, but as I grow older, I just look back on certain things and be like, that was an illusion. Like some people cause, like I could have caused illusions in my life, and then some people put, illusions in my life to make me feel like something I was supposed to believe or whatever. But it just don't, it just don't sit well with me. But have you ever felt like you was in an illusion, a point in your life? I mean, I can break down even further, but
I think when you say, "Ugh," that echo hurt my ear. But I think when you say illusion, you want to say entranced. But no, so I felt like I had alluded to this when we first started. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just in my mind. But no, I said that you know what I mean, for a nice chunk of time that I felt like I was just on autopilot, just hovering through life until I woke up one great day, and now we're here.
one great morning. But yeah, I'm
Literally,
just saying,
literally one great morning. Uh huh.
yeah,
No,
I'm just
so do you
saying,
do you want to jump down that wormhole a little bit more to give context to what you
yeah.
thinking?
So the reason why I'm saying illusion in my world is because
A mirage. My bad. That's what you want to say. A mirage.
a mirage, or illusion, whatever you want to call it, a blind eye, a blinded, whatever. But as my mind becomes more clear, as I've been, clearing things out my way and been doing that for a while, and it's just like things are coming like an epiphany. Like, was I was I asleep then, or meaning like what I was seeing in front of me really wasn't. It's what I saw, right? But I didn't see what was behind it.
Do you think
So
do you think it was just part of you just not not oh did I really experience that? Is it just more you thinking like, or maybe you just ain't got there yet? It's like, oh, did I really allow this to go on? Was I really just going with the flow with
basically,
something?
basically, I allowed it, even though I seen through it, but it was just like, nah, I'm tripping. Like, you know how people be like, nah, I know I didn't see that. Just like when the earthquake happened the other day on Saturday, well, Friday night, and I thought I was tripping. That wasn't no illusion, that was for real, but I thought I was tripping until I heard about it.
Hmm.
So did y'all feel that, earthquake? No, just kidding. But did y'all feel that? Because I did. It was around like after 10. So anyway, back to the story at hand. But yeah, I just basically, like when you see something, well, when I see something, I don't say nothing about it because I expect, people to be upfront or be more realer than real. Oh, Meg coming out. But yeah, be more realer than real. Don't you start it. Don't you start it. But no, for real.
I can't
I just
believe you said
expect
that
the things
person's
to
name
be
on my platform.
be more realer. There's a drought in realism. There's a big drought, but I just basically accepted a lot of things that, truth enough, I should have spoke up on or whatnot. But me being around the people that I was around is just like, oh, okay, well, I love them, or they cool, or me choosing to believe what I was seeing, hearing, and witnessing, and it's just like, how let that happen? That's how I'm just looking at things. How let things happen? How let things roll like that in my you know in my life? But
Mhm.
all alone is just like, dang, I knew. Like all alone, I knew, or I know, both of those words. I knew and I know. But it's just
Mhm.
like, but will nobody ever, you can't clear that air or clear the clouds or the cloudiness that, once done is done, but
Yeah.
they can't be held in the dark for too long. So, but yeah, I just come to a realization that, yeah, I've been bamboozled sometimes in my life, and we can't do that no more. Either I'm gonna speak up and say something, or I just ain't gonna say nothing at all. I just gonna
There
cut that
we go.
clip out my life, cut that movie
There we
scene
go.
out.
There we go. You was hitting your happy feet tap dancing. We getting there a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would dig down the rabbit hole, but I mean, instead of
Damn, if
tiptoeing
I
on
get down the
snakes,
rabbit
let's.
hole. Uh-huh.
No, but it just still like I was put in things that people really thought I was really like a dummy, a fool, or however you want to say it. But really, I wasn't. I hope y'all think that. I hope y'all don't think that. But
So to speak to your thing from my side, I feel like mine was more so when I was just still like suppressing myself and suppressing my energy and voice to appease people. Also dumbing myself down because I was around dumb people that only seen uh where they are currently and not outside of where they at.
hmm
Um, Also trying to fit in the small crowds rather than just understanding that I'm naturally a magnet and crowds ain't for me.
yeah, that's a good one.
Um, a lot of things, honestly, but like looking back at it, I guess mine also was just because of not. I really just didn't understand that I was depressed at that time, so I was just going through whatever I was going through. And I was like, oh,
And
whatever.
did you ever figure out that, like, at that point or whenever, that even in you thinking or feeling like you was depressed, that you was around depressing people? Because
So,
that's another cause that make you.
so put it like this. So when I say I felt like I was on autopilot for a while, um, so when I really sit and think and look back at it,
hmm
my time of feeling like I was just on free flowing time was from 2015 basically to 2021.
hmm hmm
And so,
Yeah, we ain't gonna go back to years on mine, but yeah.
it felt like that. So my depression started obviously after, well, heightened because I've always had it. So heightened, and I just was
hmm
just like, was obviously after my uncle.
hmm hmm
And then I wasn't aware of picking up that most of the other stuff that I was feeling was because of who I was entertaining at the time after that.
hmm
Um, but I didn't understand that most of the other stuff that I was feeling wasn't my stuff until after I got away from who I was with.
hmm Yeah, that's true. Yeah, mine started a while, way before your years,
Uh huh.
and it's just like when I found that people was trying to basically, I would say, take things away from me, but make me feel like I was inadequate or, as you said, dumb or dumbed down. And all along, I've been making the right moves as far as responsibly and
Do you
truthfully.
feel like you started to come out of your smog and you say, like you say, illusion. As
Hmm.
soon as you started to stick with your nose and telling people like, yeah, nah, that just nah, I'm good, and just like
Hmm.
standing on what wasn't gonna work for you.
Yeah, I mean, because even say after your dad passed, that's when I really just that's really what made me just say, hey, knock the dirt out your eyes and you know what I'm saying? You see what you see and you know what you know, and it's just like my no is no, my space and peace is mine's, and can't nobody take that away because it's just like it's like building trust all over again. Once that happened, I had to see who I can trust. First of all, trust myself, trust what I was feeling. That's
Huh?
number one, trust, and then trust the people that that I was around or whatever. And it's just like, and I had to snap out of the, I had to snap out of it for real because yeah, I just start seeing
See,
masks. I just start seeing masks fall off, and mine's ain't only mask I wear, as they say, is this makeup. But as far as with makeup, without makeup, I'm the realest that I could ever be. I can't be nobody but me, and I'm real, and I ain't got time to be sitting up here trying to fake the funk or lie or act like I'm perfect or any of those sorts. You know what I'm saying? So, and if people didn't want to accept that,
read some notes.
huh? You
I
said
just went to go
receipt?
read some notes.
Okay. But yeah, but I'm
Mm.
just saying, I just, like I said again, I mean, when they say, oh, I'm woke, I'm more than woke.
So,
It's just the point of,
so I have wrote down a note in one wee late night when I was meditating,
hmm
and I mean, I guess it feels natural to go from what we talk about into that,
hmm
and I had just jotted down that I am not strong anymore. I am weak, right?
hmm
And so when I wrote it and I was thinking about it, and I also wrote notes with it. Um, so whenever like, oh yeah, this person's strong, da 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 da, and obviously we know people wear a lot of weight on their shoulders and hold a lot within themselves.
hmm
And so within me saying I'm not strong anymore, I'm weak. It's just that I was reflecting on like I don't choose to hold so much in and on myself through my day to day life.
hmm
And I just wanted to talk about that with you, and basically see if like you're there in your life yet, or yeah, pretty much that.
like, with the, I know what you're saying as far as it be moments where I become weak. It be moments because I mean I'm strong, but I'm not strong all the time. That makes
Mm,
sense. But it become moments where I become weak because it's just like you say, I haven't quite taken the load off of me because
mm,
it's still wearing on me, if that makes sense. Because you got to recover from those type of things when you carrying so much and not even your own emotions, but everybody else's emotions and feelings, and because I just I feel for others, I feel and I feel. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, and I be feeling like the different energies. I don't even have to be around nobody, but I just be feeling things, and I'd be like, this ain't me. You know, this ain't how I should be feeling.
uh huh.
But so it's just I haven't really come to that complete. I mean, probably have, but I haven't come to that complete, like, okay, it's off my shoulders because it's still kind of poking me on my shoulder, if that makes sense. Like, I just need to knock it off. How they say
Yeah,
it. I need to knock it off. But it's just like you be on a teeter totter, like some things you be like, am I done dealing? Or I'm going to still just try to, you know, see if I can be
I
a
guess. So
bigger.
let me put it like that because we had you had spoke on you in meditation earlier. So whenever I don't use my so
Hmm.
yeah, social circle. I don't know why that killed me
Hmm.
lately. It be killing. Um, my
Hello, y'all. Breaking news. It's
of doing it is meditating. So I'll just sit and think, and I'll sit with everything that I'm, you know what I mean, either dealing with in my brain or feeling
hmm.
at that moment. And of course, I'll decipher like what is my stuff that I'm holding on to,
Hmm.
what is completely like nonsensical that I'm holding on to within my life or other people's life. And I'll just decipher and let that go in that own moment or figure out like, is this even worth thinking about or how we gonna solve that issue
Hmm.
rather than just sitting in a rut.
Yeah, yeah, and it takes me back on this that instance I was telling you about with such and such. I would say it like that would be petty, but it's the point of how I came back, how we came back, because like you can find people can find themselves in a misunderstanding state to where it might be some type of argument or somebody probably blow up and you like, you don't know how to handle things. Like, well, you can say, okay, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? But if you be use your adult mind and you can come back and talk, actually talk, whether that be apologizing to, you know, each other, or you be the bigger person and apologize, and it's still love there. I'm gonna say it like that. Like that taught me another lesson, because sometimes I just be ready to like walk away from things because I have that free will. You get what I'm saying? I just be ready to walk away like boom. But that still doesn't mean that I don't carry that on me just because I walked away. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So it's just like that was a learning experience for me, because I was just like, now that's what you call real, I'm gonna say real love, because normally the people that you say you love or whatever and they say they love you, you're not able to do that. It's just like, oh, we're gonna sweep that under the rug instead of just saying, okay, right the wrongs and how can we move on? Boom. We're gonna keep the train going or not. But I like I said again.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't even feel like it's the whole thing of for me I don't think it's a right and the wrong thing. I just feel like if both parties is heard,
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
what we should at the end of the day because it's just like, all right, you was heard, I was heard. You said how you felt. I said how I felt. What's up? We good.
Yeah. Hmm. We good. If we good, then we can keep rolling. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying. But some things aren't that case all the time. That's
Yeah.
another thing. But like I said again, I was happy that I was able to, or me and that such and such was able to actually, and you only learn from the wise. You only
Okay, Keisha Wayne, this and
Keisha
that
Wayne,
about such and such. Okay.
such and such. But no, but still, I just I don't need to say who and all that, because really that don't matter. It's just a situation that happened. A situation that was, meant to happen, as far as,
I know
supposed to
y'all.
happen.
My mama ain't gonna drop names until I drop names, and
Well, like I said again, some things don't need to be said.
then yeah,
Some
nah.
people's names don't
I'm
need to
just
be
being
said either.
childish.
I don't wanna.
I'm just being childish. Ain't no, it ain't no point of really saying names because it ain't. But
Hmm.
no. So hold on. Okay, hold on because I'm about to go back to my notes.
You had your notes. I gotta get comfortable, y'all. Happy Black History Month, by the way.
Oh, look at you.
But for real.
Look at
But
you.
yeah, so
Is that
huh?
what that be doing? So when you had cut out, is that what that be doing whenever I had like pop out and pop back in?
Uh-huh.
That's what it be doing. Oh, you wanted to be petty. That's what that was.
That's what you hey, that's
You wanted to be petty.
you can
Okay.
put the blame on me.
So
There
no. So the other note that I had written um along with what we was talking about was just basically saying like until you like take a step away from like being that strong person, not only for yourself but for everybody else. Until
Mhm.
you like put down everything that you are normally wearing, you don't fully understand how much you are either helping or helping someone and or gorging
Mhm.
people, well, gorging on other people's feelings and traumas that they just pour within you. Which I ain't gonna lie, I got so happy when I started to get away from like listening to like people's BS, and then they be like, "But you still entertaining it." That I think
Mhm.
that'd be my biggest thing now that I get irritated with now because I can listen to a person, you know what I mean? I'll listen to them, but if it's like, oh yeah, nah, and I just like, are you still here entertaining it? To where I stop talking to you, but you wouldn't know that I stopped talking to you. But that's my biggest thing. It's like, oh, you still entertaining what you claim you don't like,
Mhm.
which it took time for me to get to that
And
point. But
ask me, but ask me, have I entertained things that I? The reason why, I mean,
get
it's
me wrong.
I,
Don't get me wrong. A lot of people have been in a situation where they're like, yeah, I mean, you know what you don't like, and you whatever,
mhm,
not still entertain it. But it's just like, what's the point of complaining about it if you're still gonna be partaking in it? You know what I mean? Or
mhm.
still involving yourself around it
But see,
with.
like you was throwing out to me. Now, no need to cut you off, but you was throwing out to me. It's like, oh, you got a big heart or whatever. And I'm thinking like that's what gets me in trouble. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
say,
I
no,
feel
listen.
not
I
so much
don't be
even in
saying I
trouble.
don't be saying you got a big. I be telling people you better than me.
Oh
You
yeah,
better than
you
me.
better than me.
You
Yeah,
nice.
you better than me. You better than
You
me.
more nice than me. You better than me.
Mhm, mhm.
Cause
Because I
no,
give people chance after chance after chance after
I
chance,
do too. I do too. But
and
I'm petty enough to where I'll be like, oh yeah, to where I let you know that I know I see what you're doing, and then I wait to see if you're gonna continue to lie to my face.
mhm, mhm.
What
But
y'all
see,
say? Playing in my face. That's what y'all say, huh? Playing in my face. I just want to see if you're gonna lie. That's all.
yeah, but see, this is where I stop. This is where I get myself. I don't say nothing expecting others to be really come to me truthfully, because you know what I'm saying. But that don't ever happen. It's just like, oh, maybe they be like, oh, she ain't gonna say nothing, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. But in reality, I be wanting to, but see, I don't be wanting to act out of character or, you know, basically, I'm always looking out for others' feelings
Mm-mm.
and then pushing my feelings to the side to where I can be like,
That's what. I guess that's why I was
try
singing
to
that
see both
song.
sides.
I guess that's why I was singing that song before we went live. No Limit Soldier. I thought I told you. Talk about some other people feelings. Because mm,
Like,
I ain't
but
responsible for your feelings all the time.
yeah, yeah,
Especially if you
you
playing
know.
games, then it's just like, all right, whatever.
Hmm, hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I mean,
Got a lot
obviously,
backing on our brain. You want to finish
no, I
telling
just
people
said
why
obviously
you
I
want to
haven't.
tell people you want to finish telling people why you got a big heart and you better than me. You want to finish?
I can say it like this. It's like, I just do. I mean, like I say again, it's just that's just who I am. Even though I might come off as cold and nonchalant, but once if you like I said again, if you come around me, then you're gonna automatically feel cool, welcome, loved. You can be yourself, but it's just like even when you being yourself, what half of the people, even when you being yourself, you really not being yourself. And then it makes me seem like okay, well maybe let me cool back a little bit so I won't be giving too much or because like I even put a little something on your brain to give you a little wisdom that I got. I'm always happy to share that if you're able to want to listen. But
Mm-hmm.
if you ain't want to listen or want to take, not so much take it advice, but if you going through a situation, you bring it to me, and I didn't had these, similar, live life lessons, then why not? You know what I'm saying? Ask me how I got through it, or ask me, you
Girl,
know what I'm saying?
girl, I've been already broke this down. I've been told you that there's a silent competition there and a
Mhm.
one upperoni.
Pepperoni.
So
I like
yeah,
it.
one upperoni. So yeah, nah. Why would they put themselves in a position to where yeah, I mean, they too prideful to obviously ask for guidance and yeah, I mean, when they just gonna
Mhm.
get it from a source that just tell them this goes back into the age old thing of Christians air quote leading people astray with telling people to just endure. They back on they Negro slave word receiving just to endure and just to yeah I mean
Mhm.
rather than rather than giving healthy
Mhm.
healthy
Mhm.
information. Oh
Uh-huh.
well, you know this is probably just your test. You gotta just go through it.
Mhm.
No, tell me what I should actually do. Don't tell me something that you think sounds good and cookie cutter because oh
Mhm.
well, God went through this and Jesus went through this and no, but they also received messages when it became time. You just not giving me a message and doing your due diligence.
To make a move. Yeah. Like, I mean,
And so rather than allowing a person to get out their own way and not be prideful in the situation, now you just tell them like, oh yeah, this is just your test. You just stay strong and da 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 da. Da. That's what a lot of people be
and
receiving
then
out
have
here
that.
is false
Yeah, that's what I was
information,
like.
just
And then,
cookie cutter.
yeah, that makes you think, and that makes you want to ask them, and how's that working in your life? How are you feeling? I mean, besides putting on this
Miserable.
facade. That's why I said putting on a facade, and I will. I cannot. I will not.
I'm
No.
telling you, you don't know how many times I heard that. Oh yeah, you might just have to deal with this. I ain't that
No.
type of dog. I mean, if it, I
Even.
can see if it was just me. Yeah, all right. I guess I got to deal with
Mhm.
myself. But nah, not nobody else
Mhm.
is foolish. It's not.
Mhm. Yeah. That sounds like I don't even know that from even in my past to where you ain't doing nothing but killing yourself
Yeah.
silently. And that is the that's what you call stress. Not depressed, but stress.
No, no,
And
no. Don't get me wrong. When I said my depressed times, now there was a lot of other people's stress that was causing more of my yeah, I mean my depression. But it was mainly stress
mhm,
too. Yeah.
mhm,
That's why
mhm.
whenever that person asked me if I was still going to counseling, I told them no, because I ain't had to deal with their stuff on top of my stuff neither. They felt the way,
Mhm.
but it was only the truth.
It's
Only
the
the truth.
truth.
That's all I. That's all
Truth
I deal in
hurts.
is the truth.
Truth hurts. And that's maybe why that's maybe why I don't be saying that because the truth
Yeah, that's why. That's why the last
because I
episode
want
we had. That's why the last episode we had, and and I was making fun of Stephen Hawking, and you said, "God, I only deal in the truth." That's all. It was funny,
mhm,
but I deal in the truth.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's I'm just saying because
Mhm.
but I mean I tell you the truth, like I tell you the truth when I speak to you.
Oh, and you speak
But
to me.
you not to you, but I'm just saying when I speak to people, I tell the truth. I am the truth. I tell the truth. Ain't no, I can't get around it. And if I can't say nothing nice, I don't say nothing at all, just because. We, if I was to say something that I really, then.
No, and then one thing else that I had wrote down, how certain music, which I'm pretty sure when I wrote it, I didn't intend for me to bash music up today, but
Ah,
how
oh,
how
what?
music how
Ah,
music how music sometimes can be a time capsule. It can be an encapsulation of a moment in time.
hmm.
And how obviously because I'm a music head, I'm a music geek,
Yeah, you are.
and when I was writing it, I was just yeah. I mean, of course, the song that I always play whenever I'm thinking about Corky, or
Hmm.
anytime I either listen to like Looney Coleon or
Hmm.
something like that. I'm thinking about my daddy and
Hmm.
stuff like that. Moments and times of that type of music, and of
Hmm.
course, I got other songs that I think about like a time period or what I was doing in those moments.
Hmm.
And so I just like, ah, dang, all right, music do hold a lot of memories,
Hmm.
and that's what I wanted to bring up and hear
Yeah,
some of your moments.
it really do. So since you said that, and me and our meditation this morning, I had a couple of songs. I don't know what was it. I had a song of Nas come up. I know I can be what I want to be. Just different things like, and then the moments of when they first came out, type stuff. Like anyway, and then
Outside.
it was huh,
I said when you was outside.
basically. And then when Pac did that, you can run the streets with that one with Joe. That I'll be waiting for you. I ain't gonna even start singing today. But anyway, I always have these moments and songs, and I mean, I could be rolling on the road and hear a song like when I hear, honestly speaking, when I hear, is that 21 Savage when he say, "How many something you got? How many?"
You like the sample?
Well, no, I just remembered, that being your dad's song or whatever, one of his songs. He had a lot of them, but it just be put me, da da da. You know what I'm saying? And then some songs be making me, get in my emotions. Like songs are really, like you said, time capsules, and some for the good and some for the not okay times, and but it got you through.
Just like I was listening to Neo closer, and I got a little jealous that y'all was outside able to listen to Neo in the club and be.
Mhm.
I'm like, dang, we
I
get to
feel my
listen
50
to.
Cent. Man, how old were you when you was mad we was outside?
Because I was just listening to Neo, probably like thinking like the other day, and I was like, dang, they really got to be outside while this got like came on in the club.
Mhm.
I just what you listen to now is just like, you. Hey,
Yeah,
people
no.
might as well go back to playing beat CDs today. That's all you should
I,
go ahead and listen to is beat CDs.
look, I wanted to be petty. We ain't gonna do it. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, what you getting served?
No, nope, not that. No, we ain't gonna even go there. No, I did. I mean, I did get served back in Leavenworth, Kansas. But no, I was just thinking, I'm gonna be petty. But I'll tell you when we're off soapbox. So, but yeah, most of the songs was,
Yeah, I'm like,
you know,
God, they had all the good music. Then when
yeah,
DJs would drop a full song and it was just like, all right, this is a dance song.
whole dance
Uh,
songs or moves or dance moves. But yeah, that's yeah. Songs is always popping up in my head, or when I said I don't know, because you be popping up songs, then I end up singing them. Like, why you got that in my head? But
yeah. Are you talking about when I be on my days of singing my white soul songs?
hmm hmm
How long did it take you before you stopped singing that Lenny Kravitz song that night?
huh?
I
Say
said,
that again.
how long did it take before you stopped singing that Lenny Kravitz song that night?
I had to stop a little bit after that. I probably sung it probably in my head a couple more times, but I had to stop. It be having you just going on and on, like, why am I keep singing this song or this part of the song?
Put in my head, that's all. But yeah, no, that's all I had for pretty much today as far as that I
Yeah.
wrote down. Um, outside of talking about the, I mean, obviously,
Speak up. I don't know if you're Pinky. Pinky is in
obviously,
the Pinky's in the
obviously,
building.
obviously, we didn't feel like we had the topic to talk about last week. Um,
I know.
Not quite.
um,
Not quite, but the games were on and all that, and we didn't want to crunch time.
yeah,
And then,
We ain't making up no excuse, but that's just the real deal.
just
Holyfield.
explaining, being honest and transparent.
The
Um,
real deal Holyfield. Oh, well. Ah! You,
I just,
I'm just over here laughing high kick because I want to talk about allude to things in the group chat, but that's just me being petty. Um, but nah, that you know what I mean. That'd be fun. That'd be a whole experience still.
Mhm.
Um, mm,
But yeah, I mean, as long as y'all able to be yourselves and speak how you speak, be how you be without, you know.
I'm still, I
still be laughing at the fact that you be how you be reacting whenever I be telling you they be in there glazing.
I was like, what's that? And you tell them different. Like, what
But
is all
nah,
that squeezing?
other than that, oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. Yep. All right. Well, so because I was gonna talk about it on here, I didn't really talk to you in detail because the
Okay.
title of this episode was stagnant. And so, I be always doing self evaluation, self reflections, and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and so obviously, I be doing my I be doing my sports thing on the side, and so I was doing that, and I was really pouring into that heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and I had stopped and just was like, dang, all right, now I feel like I'm neglecting the pod and not doing so much within the pod, and was just like, dang, what can I do to either give that a facelift or revamp that or bring some energy to that, give some good energy to that and which it needs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which that also led into me not having nothing to talk about last week because I was still searching for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just trying to figure out how to give both 100% without dropping off in either one of those areas and trying to hold myself accountable in both spaces.
Well, yeah. Well, my main thing to say to that is, even when you feel like you're not giving it 100%, just know that you started. You're still going. What you say? We had a pause. Sometimes there's pause.
So when I say 100%, so because I could be like, okay, I could sit down and probably find some parts in this episode, like had originally started doing before I had started, the second endeavor. Just
Mm-hmm.
finding clips to do and continue to promote each episode, which I got a few of them in here that I know I'm gonna pull out of there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just all about
Actually doing it rather than thinking, which I have recently told myself that to stop thinking and just do.
Yeah.
And figure that out later if I did and then something was messed up along doing, and then I can fix it rather than thinking and never doing it. I can do and fix.
Well, yeah. It'll come to. You just got to build your own rhythm up and see how
nah,
often.
Shout out to me not understanding that I had already paid for a full subscription rather than a month-to-month subscription, so I ain't even got nothing to worry about with my editing software.
Oh,
Um,
okay. See,
it'll be coming along.
and then
Pinky, is that you?
you said
Pinky.
ah, I don't know why I got my mic as because I got it as my headphone, but I don't
I'm
know.
talking
They'll
about
figure it
Pinky. Is
out.
that you?
Pinky, is that you? Uh huh. Well, you gonna give the people a timetable of when you gonna come out with your own endeavor?
I'm not. It's best for me to keep things silent my way and just
Uh
when
huh.
it's time to
Uh
pop
huh.
out,
I
that's when
ain't
I'm gonna pop
I
out.
ain't say what your endeavor was. I said when you gonna do it.
It's coming to a town near you very soon.
Uh,
It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Just
we
know that.
so so since I
Soon,
seen
very
that they
soon.
allow us to go live on IG from here, we might sneak in a IG show here and
Okay.
there,
Okay. Sounds
like
good.
I planned on wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just be
Um, an improv
That'd
two
be good.
episode.
We can pop on there too. We can. Yeah, I'll be popping out with what I got going on soon.
you want to sign
Sign
us
us
out?
out for this week.
Of course. Now, thank y'all for real. Whoever's watching, whoever's gonna watch, thank y'all for tapping in. Get a couple of them likes. Hit that like button. Share if you like it. And also, come on back when we come back.
Her brain
Come on
went
back.
blank, y'all. Look.
It did because I was about to say something else, but yeah, just come on back when you see us pop in. Come on back. Thank you.